Hello, everyone. It is time for more Warframe. We're only going to be playing Warframe for a couple of hours, so I can try to get as much story stuff done as I can. Oh, and I did end up getting a few gifts from friends. For example, this is Wukong. He's not one of the gifts. I just ended up making him when I had the opportunity. Oh look, Wukong has a tail because it's based on a monkey. This was the stuff I got. This dude. This is Hydroid Prime, also known as Tentacle Prime. Yeah, a friend of mine decided, you know what? I got $100 worth of platinum for 75% off. So what I decided to do was help my friends out. So he gave me not only all the gear for Hydroid Prime, but also gave me the platinum necessary in order to accelerate the process.
As ready as you will ever be.
Oh, I need to apologize for that. My TV is still on. I need to find my remote. Let's see here. Where is Wukong Prime? Here we are. And Wukong Prime will take me 3 days from right now to be fully made. So, if you're all ready, the thing it says I need to do here is meet Anko in Cetus. He waits behind a door that can only be opened and operated for. Kind of ran out of time last time, so... So we're heading into Cetus. Wow, there are 3 places.
Finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later, Ortis. Go ahead and fast travel.
Howdy, children.
See you again, eh, Tinno? Off-worlder. I'm hiring combat talent. Let's cooperate.
Yeah, it said that it was back here.
From memories of a past that is yet to be, the knows you as a terror to the Eidolons. This has been waiting for you, to deliver upon them a terrible ruin. We have had and shall have a long association, Tenno. I know our conversations well, Shola. We are each one viewpoint within the myriad that comprises the Unum. Every choice closes off an infinite number of possible futures. The amp you craft, then, is unique in all the multiverse. Ah, the history you will have. What things are and what they should be. These will assist.
Oh, amp. Sentient, exceptional sentient core conversion.
Was it ever thus? Which of us will give, Tenno? And which of us will take? Allow us to improve your efficiency. Allow us to improve your efficiency.
I'm trying to figure out what to grab here.
Hello.
Hi, Brave.
Hi, how are you?
We are prepared to provide. In time. Tenno separating from Simple Nexus at Quill Onco Primary.
There we go. Oh, by the way, hey, Brave.
Yeah.
Look at the new Warframe I got from one of my IRL friends.
Neat.
This is Hydroid Prime, also known as Tentacle Prime.
Oh. Okay, that's the name.
Yeah, and as you can tell by that, he's the guy that summons tentacles everywhere to grab enemies.
Mm.
Okay, so now I have the amp. Don't really know what that does, but I have it, and that's something I'm gonna have to ask Dan or one of my IRL friends about.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
But for right now, we're just
Excuse me.
yeah.
Where was this coming from all of a sudden?
Oh dear. I hope you're okay.
No, just random sneezing out of nowhere.
Yeah. And by the way, this is Wukong.
Neat.
He has a tail.
Nice.
Yeah. I have a Wukong Prime that's being built up right now. I just need to. Here, I can show you what Wukong Prime looks like. Here he is.
Nice.
Oh, and by the way, Wolf Woman.
Nice.
Okay. So, since we're doing quests right now,
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
so Wave Rider, Deadlock Protocol, New Strange, Limbo Theorem. There's a new quest, The Chains of Harrow.
Mm-hmm.
So, kinda. Here. Let's go ahead and do the. Let's start from the top. Let's do Wave Rider.
Glenty, you know the legend of Urella, yeah? The Wave Rider? Inspo for K-driving. Total legend. Anyway, you won't believe what I got my hands on. I need your help. I did something stupid. Boone's gonna be livid. Giving this one last shot. Then I'll meet you in the vents. Tell Boone and you everything. Check, check. Check, check.
What I honestly should do is just look up how to unlock Steel Path. How to unlock Steel Path. How to unlock Steel Path Warframe.
I know absolutely nothing about this game.
Okay, then. I don't know either, but, you know what? Let's do Plan B. We're going to go ahead and just beat the crud out of Kuva Fortress instead. I'm thinking I might save the... I'm thinking I might just save that stuff for when I have other players with me. Because I have the feeling that it would probably be good to have someone with me when dealing with a bunch of children. And I've heard things about the vet kid stuff, so I'm gonna hold off on that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Power pole extend!
Murder. I'll be right back and grab a new drink.
Good. Yeah, this is a extermination mission. In other words, kill everyone in this game.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Loading.
For the Lotus.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Whoops.
You found the second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
There you go.
I got a little greedy, so I have returned with both the drink I said I was going to get and ice cream.
Okay.
I deserve ice cream after the day I had, damn it.
I don't blame you. Okay, I keep going.
enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to action.
I just have to catch up to everyone.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Here we go. Mission complete. Next up is Koro, which is an assault mission. Level 60. Actually, I think I'll hold off on training Wukong. I'll save training Wukong for a survival mission later. We're gonna need Revenant Prime. Here we go. Oro. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do the Requiem Fissure here. And if I succeed, I might get a Exilus weapon adapter. But that'll be Exilus weapon adapter just basically means I can just add another mod to a weapon. So let's go ahead and equip. Oh no.
Defend the multicoil while it melts the locking mechanism.
Oh.
The gates are down. Get to the Navar cannon. The Grineer know we're here for the cannon. They're firing one last shot with a tectonic round that is capable of destroying the colony in one hit. Do not let that happen. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
I'm really sorry, Bruce.
The cannon is priming for a tectonic shot. Hurry, disable the cannon systems before it fires. That's it. The Grineer are no longer in control of their cannon. Now it's time to turn their weapon back on them. Head to the control center. The command center controls the Navar cannon's telemetry systems. Use it to take out that galleon.
We need more of the red stuff. If I could breathe it out of you, I...
This is the command center. You'll need to locate all 3 of the telemetry keys.
There we go. Relic is unlocked.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. That's the first key. One more to go. That's it. We have triangulation. Protect the console while I reprogram the cannon's telemetry. Done. The cannon's telemetry has been reconfigured. Return to the cannon and pull the trigger.
Need someone else here with me to help fire the cannon. There we go. Boosh.
Direct hit. The galleon has been obliterated. Now return to the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent. The targeting mechanism is out of commission. The cannon is useless now. The Grineer will think long and hard before trying to use this weapon again.
Yeah, to anyone who's wondering, Brave's power went out. Let's see here. Balk or Kara. I'll stick with Kara.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
There we go. Here, mobile defense or just defense? That works either. I see both Nathanajaj Knight and Kuros. Okay then. Looks like I'm on my own then. Leaving squad. No open squads, but a lot of these missions I can do on my own, especially since I'm using Revenant Prime. As for the Revenant Prime I currently have, this Revenant Prime I was able to obtain Revenant Prime on my own, but I was gifted Mesmer Shield, which basically effectively makes Revenant Prime invulnerable. Invulnerable for a certain amount of hits.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
That's not true.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
All are fun. Well, just get myself in a good position.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on.
That's phase one. By the way, welcome to the stream. Congratulations, Bear Guy. You're on stream today.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
By the way, who here has heard of Anton Mesmer? Well, I was about to say that was fun while it lasted.
Still working on it.
Freaking
Continue
Jade
to defend.
Exodus.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Okay, you grabbed it already. So they grabbed it already. Sorry, I had to fix something really quick on.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Hey, you could at least wait for me. Jesus.
I'm in, Tenno.
Remember,
This will take
these
a
are
moment.
randos. Oh. Can I just fall into space so I can reset my position? Thank you.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Okay, I legit have no idea where the heck you went.
The odds are against us, Tenno. But we did it. Mission complete.
Transference still holding.
Yep, time to get out of here.
Let's go on the offensive.
But yeah, it turns out a power outage knocked out everything in Brave's area, so the power won't be back on until midnight, so that really sucks. I'm trucking through the Kuva fortress. This time, we're brave! We'll rescue this dude for you, Brave. We'll do this for you.
We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Well, we are in the... Well, this is their fortress, so it's to be expected. Oh, Russian.
Hello. Since Stacy lost it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brave's power went out.
Yeah. You know how
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Head this way.
So far, so good.
Need to save these. Try to save.
again.
No luck. Let's just deal with you right now.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
In here! I'm in here!
There, take my Bronco. Let's go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is that a NPC or a guy?
It's an NPC.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Good. Hey, how about you all work for me now? There we go.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Shadow. We'll take it from here.
Yeah, but that sucks. Brave's power going out like that. But there was a car wreck. So let's see here. Next up for Kuva Fortress is Tamu, which is a disruption mission. Or I can start going through Nabuk. Let's do Tamu first.
Okay.
I know it would probably take a while for you to download Warframe, and it probably wouldn't be a good idea for you to join me on this anyway. Because the Kuva Fortress is actually a very high level area.
Yeah, I basically just started when I...
Okay, so disruption missions. Enemies have keys. You need to get keys. And then once you plug them into the thingies, then a bomber will try and destroy the thingies. Then a bomber will try and destroy the thingies. Then if you stop the bomber, then you win.
Right. Find a matching conduit. Unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss a conduit goodbye.
Yep. Have to find the red thingy. Demo units. Hey. Let me freeze you.
Conduit down.
Dang it. Are these dudes immune to frost or something? Because that'd be really irritating. Shadow Stalker. Stalker must have been after somebody else. There we go. Well, I got 100 Kuva out of it. He's back here. Oh, someone activated it. I'm gonna hold off on activating mine until we deal with the. Right, I need to re-equip my Vesper skin. Because my Mesmer skin gives me invulnerability for 9 hits.
Up to your reputation and try again.
No, we're leaving. We got at least one thing. That means we completed the mission, so.
Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
Who cares? We're out of here.
Got out while you still could. Smart move.
There we go. As long as the mission is accomplished. Ah, dang, someone left perfectly good energy behind. Oh dear.
Oop.
Let's keep going
Is
through.
that it?
Nope, it's fingers.
I figure.
Oh.
I couldn't see who it was because I'm in a 14 raid, so.
How's everything going?
It's going.
The Queen's hope
Wanted
they
to
can
hop
create
on and say
Kuva
hello
this
before I
outbreak.
went off
We
to
can't let that happen.
go get some dinner with my
Introduce poison
family.
into the system and defend the injector while it destroys their experiment. The poison drip has started. Defend the apparatus while it works. The longer you hold out, the more complete the destruction of the Kuva will be.
Oh, cool. We have another. We have another. We have another Revenant Prime on the team.
I see.
I need more energy.
Fingers.
Yes.
The kitty is being bad.
What you say?
The kitty is being bad.
Oh no, what are they doing?
They're biscuit making.
Oh!
Still hold.
You doing Savage? Party Finder?
No. I'm still reeling from a mountain frog I tried to do a few days ago, and that made me every time I get a group that sucks, I just get so demotivated to try it for like a while.
I don't
That's fair.
blame you. First of playing with randos.
Yeah, we just had a healer that was not ready to join the group. And then after they kept on like just not being ready when we do ready checks, I just kinda had enough and left the group.
Yeah.
It would be nice if people would read the Party Finder description.
What's in this sludge
And not join groups they're not nowhere near ready to join.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the other thing that healer did is they just had no idea what they were doing in the clone phase. In the second clone phase, where there's one of them that does Sleeping One to Paw, and the other one does Nail Chipper.
Oh yeah.
They just had no idea what to do.
Yeah, roll stacks and the made regular stacks.
Yeah. They just obviously had no idea where they were going.
Yeah, that's that. Well, I don't like going randos.
I don't really have a choice because I don't have the status.
Yeah.
It's fine for ultimates because they're not as hard, but when you get to Savage is when the issues start happening.
Fine for ultimates because they're not hard?
I mean, not ultimates, extremes.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, it's like...
No. That's what I meant to say.
If you're doing ultimates because they're not hard, then how are you having any trouble finding a static?
I honestly haven't really tried that much. I just don't really know how or to know whether a group that I would find is good or anything.
Yeah, no, most of, like, I lucked out with and like most of them are my FC members, and I kind of know most of them. So. Of course, that's a double-edged sword, because if they suck, then you're gonna get pissed. Can't get pissy at them.
Yeah.
One more wave.
Well, at least you know what they're like. Like, you won't have, like, what happened with me, where I got a random healer who clearly did not know the raid, who got joined anyways.
Yeah.
Well, they knew, like, up until Master 1, anyway. After that,
Yeah.
But it was a Master 2 prog, so... I don't know, maybe they didn't read the 2 or something. I don't know.
Maybe they're just stupid.
Maybe.
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 Maybe. Maybe there is one who can outsmart Bullet.
It's tough frustrating when you get to... I mean, P9 was the worst because... I mean, I've at least gone in groups for... I've at least had, like, the group that I did before that one. Funnily enough, I did the Mouser 1 prog group I went one almost past Mouser 2. So that's why I joined a Mouser 2 prog to begin with, because I did with a previous group that was actually pretty good. I had gotten we got to Mouser 2 a few times. So that's why I wanted to do Mouser 2 prog, but it's always the later stuff that's hard to prog, because
yeah,
that's when you might meet people who aren't ready.
Yeah, personally, I think the hardest that it gets is like in between Mouser 1 and Mouser 2 for that fight.
Yeah.
And
it's not even that. It's nowhere near as hard as P9 7-strike summoning, in my opinion.
Ooh, it's time for a Pago spy mission.
As long as you know, as long as you memorize which direction they're moving, it's pretty...
Yeah, and you can fucking put it in chat. Oh.
Yeah. So... It's nowhere near it. I'd probably put it more in line with... I'd probably say it's slightly easier than P5 was. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah. Carbuncle? I think that seems about right.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
I like... Look, I just want another healer high that I got. You weren't never there for P3, but, like, P3 was my favorite one to run.
Mm-hmm. I've never done P3. I haven't done P3.
Yeah,
I did a bit of the Abyssos tier, and that's pretty much all I've completed.
Yeah. P3 as a healer was the best. As everybody else, it sucks, but, like, I wasn't everybody else, so...
The target console is nearby.
Yeah, I've only done,
The enemy will start destroying data.
I've done to extremes, though, at this point.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
There's a heavy unit.
I need to actually catch up on... I need to do still the Abyssos Extreme. Zeramos?
Oh, you never did Zeramos?
I did it a bit with my group, but I guess we never cleared it before we moved on to Savage.
It was fun.
Yeah, I know. I had to do it because you had to drop the black hole.
Yeah. It was kind of a bitch at Black Mage at points, though, with the X's on the ground.
Yeah, there was.
Although it might be easier now that we have Insta Paradox, but
Yeah.
seriously, I don't like unless you were a non-standard player. I do not understand the current Black Mage gets. Like, especially now that we have Ice Paradox back.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many options for movement nowadays.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for those who play non-standard, but like, if you're a standard player and you're complaining about current Black Mage, I just cannot understand.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I have a friend who, like, they stopped playing Black Mage because they just felt like, I don't know, they just felt disappointed with some of the stuff.
Like, what specifically?
I guess they just felt like, I don't know, they tried out Pictomancer and they was like, this is so much better than Black Mage feels right now.
Honestly, I disagreed. I disagree. I still think Black Mage feels better, but I guess if I didn't disagree, I would have switched to Pictomancer.
But are you pretty? But can you make pretty pictures as a Black Mage?
I mean, I like playing Pictomancer, but it just doesn't feel as satisfying to me. It feels like all my highly damaging attacks kind of just come for free.
I kid.
Yeah.
With Pictomancer.
Yeah, Burst. I fucking loved, though. Like, I had friends who was just like.
I wonder how long it would take for me to sneak in.
I played with some people on launch day, like with some friends, with it before they added the extra enmity on AoE attacks. That was hilarious, though. How Pictomancer was just stealing aggro.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, but as a class, I don't know. It just feels like Summoner kind of has the same problem too, where a lot of your highly damaging attacks don't feel as deserved.
Don't slander the carbuncles in my presence.
No, I'll be perfectly honest.
I still like playing Summoner when I just kind of want to vibe, but
yeah,
as
Summoner is definitely the biggest disappointment of the class for this expansion. I need to get that. Hello.
So, how is everyone this,
and they will start destroying the data.
I was gonna say lovely evening, but, then I'd be lying. How are you this definitely evening, at least?
I'm alright.
That's good.
But yeah, so I think the thing I like the most about Black Mage is how earned everything feels. Like, when you get a Flare Star off, it's because you didn't fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
And sure, it makes it rigid, but it also makes every single time you don't mess up feel so good.
Yeah. I'll have to continue this conversation later because I have to leave. But hello, kids. Goodbye, kids.
My fingers.
Hello.
I forgot to mention. I love the little Dave when he's animating. I didn't notice his tail wiggles when you talk.
Oh. Good night.
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 How about you, Zero? How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay right now. Just
good to hear.
Right now, I'm trying to.
Sorry I was so late and tired with coding to not do that. It sounded like an awesome idea, but I don't know if I have the fortitude. I had some family bullshit to deal with.
I understand.
I love my brother. I also want to hit him with a comedically sized mallet. As one does.
Yeah.
Skittles, bring me the cartoon hammers. So, I think I mentioned it too. That's where I've been lately. But I found out I'm getting an art tablet for my birthday. One of those Huion ones.
Huion?
Huion? Huion Jim. And so I'm considering doing a doodle stream or maybe a Gardic night. The nature of what I doodle, I guess, will determine on whether I'm going on Twitch or not.
I hope it.
Is my I keep out of utility here yet? Oh, my mom is calling me. Hang on. I'll be back.
I like your little drone, by the way.
The my Shade Prime.
Yeah, it reminds me of Deoxys for some reason. Like maybe it's the color scheme in it. It's got little dangly bits.
That's reasonable.
Speaking of drawing, though, there's a thing I was gonna send to you, Zero. It's a work in progress, okay? Far from done. So, you know, it's definitely got errors. I'm still experimenting, and hopefully I'll be able to improve it with my, as I learn this stuff, but, here, I'll send you a preview. I think you'll like it. Ugh. Good, that was well done. You're really getting the sneakiness down, aren't you?
Sure. Totally meant to do that.
What do I always say? Sailing up. That's how I win. I actually had that at work a couple years ago. I solved a problem I was having in the code, and to this day, I don't know what was wrong. I just suddenly worked.
Yeah.
And, like, that bothers me. It makes me nervous, because I'm like, I don't know if this will break or not. But, like, it passed all the unit tests. Last I checked, it still does, so just rolling with it. Yeah, I DM'd you the, my work in progress, because I don't know if the person's character in question wants that public yet. That was fancy.
Yeah, if you deal enough damage to an enemy, then you can perform like a mercy kill.
Oh, very nice.
Which will just
alarms. Data destruction is imminent.
Mortal Kombat fatality time.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay.
I love how they do that in Doom Eternal and Doom. They tie your health to doing like executions for weakened enemies. So it encourages you to be like as aggressive as possible. As Doom should.
Got it.
Got it. The data is still intact.
Can't reach the alarm if you're frozen. Yeah, I have I modified my gun so that that it freezes enemies.
Ooh.
Or it does stacks of ice damage. And the more stacks it has, the more stacks of ice damage it has, the more it freezes the opponent if they're vulnerable to ice damage.
I see. I have I've been tempted to try this game, but I don't know if I have the time and dedication to give it what it needs, even though I've got more people I know playing.
Yeah, I know. Considering that we're also doing Final Fantasy XIV as well. So
exactly, and I'm already kind of woefully behind on that. But you know, I like watching you play. I like it when you guys do it all together. I don't mind spectating. Never let it be said Kit doesn't like to watch on occasion.
Rolling mines.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
So, I was thinking, one thing I've been wanting to try at some point also is like maybe like a game jam thing with if I have my art thingy, because then I could like give you guys some of the ideas I've been cooking game-wise and get some feedback or hear some of your ideas. But that might be kind of interesting. I like that guy's just like swearing angrily as you zip off invisible. I love it. Although I still think as far as like bad guys go, no one can match the chatter of the grunts in Halo.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, those guys were actually under my control because I have an ability to like troll people within my range.
Oh, nice.
See? You see those things above their head?
Yeah.
That means they're under my control.
Dang. You can go invisible, you can do a hack and slash, you can do a little hypno. Got all the cool tricks.
Yeah, the only problem is that for when it comes to Revenant Prime, you can actually kill your own thralls. But there are plenty of other characters who do similar abilities where that's not the case.
I see. Oh, I like it. You get back into your little collector's edition pack. You get vacuum sealed on your way out. It's important to leave with your player character new inbox.
Yeah. SOW. Well, I'll see when it loads. The loading is a bit iffy in this because of the fact that this is me trying to play this on the PS4.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think one of the things that I have to give the PS5 is they went with like a really good solid state architecture with like a lot of onboard cache, so loading times are significantly improved. I got to give them credit for that. As much as I dislike Sony, that was a smart way to go about that.
Kuva survival mission.
Foxo ZEP, my friend.
Yeah, but I really do feel sorry for Brave.
Oh yeah.
That freak accident out of nowhere knocking out his power.
Power outages are definitely not fun. I had a internet outage in the middle of like a workday the other day. And it's funny, you don't realize how much you depend on that stuff until it's gone, and then it's just like, well, now I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach
so are you gonna like slowly lose oxygen if you don't get the capsules?
Yeah.
I see. Whoa. Dang, you got a twirl rave going on. I love it. Merry go round live. Wait, the sound design is also really satisfying. I like the sound of like the impacts and everything.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of that, sound design. I found out Space Marine 2 might be coming out sooner than I was afraid of because it got delayed in testing.
Oh, okay.
And that is a game that I am going to go ballistic for. I played the shit out of the first one.
Yeah, I heard of it. I've seen some of the footage regarding that game where you're gonna have to battle against the Skaven.
You're up against the Tyranids in that one.
Oh no, Tyranid. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Man, I would like to see Space Marines versus Skaven, but unfortunately Skaven are fantasy, in the fantasy setting, not the sci-fi one.
I know, right?
But like, I would love to see Space Marines versus Skaven. You know, in the old days of 40k, they actually did have Skaven, kind of. They ended up retconning this, but they had a species called the Flood that were basically the Skaven. There was a lot of speculation that Warhammer Fantasy actually took place on like an isolated planet in the 40k setting. It was never confirmed, but it was kind of a fun fan theory for a while. Because fantasy actually predates 40k. It's just that 40k got more popular. So that's a multiplayer game I think we could get into, because I know Grizz really wants to play that, and I know Ren does. I know you mentioned if you whisper the words Thunderhammer within a 5-mile radius of Ren, he'll come running.
Okay.
Whoa. Ghosty friend.
Additional life support has arrived.
Yeah, somebody joined into the game, which is fine. I just need to survive 5 minutes, and I'll leave.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, I see my, I see the problem. My computer is not handling the particle effect of this very well.
Oh, okay, I noticed there was a little... I couldn't tell if that was on like on Discord's side or on your end. Yeah, particle effects are cool, but like, they are pretty demanding from a GPU.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I was learning in algorithms and data structures class that kind of blew my mind was we were learning about structuring, like I think we were comparing like linked lists versus like binary search trees. And we were talking about how a lot of the performance differences can seem really trivial until you're dealing with like, say, a particle mesh with like 100,000 linked particles that all need to do physics calculations in one frame.
This will help our cause.
I'm
When
ready
you are
to go.
ready, go to extraction.
Then it becomes a little less trivial what structure you're using. Although in my line of work, it's usually less, you're usually looking less at load like that and more like server load, because when you're using, when you do web development, your biggest concern is like network load. Like how much is this going to chug? You know, because users start to have issues when it sits there and loads for a while.
Alright, Kuva survival missions. The monsters appear that cause the life force, cause the specific enemies causes appear that causes life support to drop really quick. So.
Oof.
So you have to deal with those as soon as possible. Okay. I extract in 1 minute unless...
Commencing Kuva harvest. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support.
Here's 46. The Kuva harvester is only going to last for 3 seconds.
Where's your oxygen, by the way? I was wondering, or is it just your regular health that it bleeds?
No, top left under survival.
Oh, I see.
You have found a Kuva catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule to begin harvesting Kuva.
Kuva, delicious. Okay.
Kuva is ready to be collected.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Looks like he's on his way.
Oh, I think Brave's power's back.
Oh, cool.
That is good. Oh, you finally saw it?
Yeah, I finally saw it.
Don't spoil it for anybody just yet. I have corrections to make. The face is still a little wonky.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think the body turned out well, though.
Yeah.
The pose is better than I feared. Oh, hang on. My phone's ringing now. I'm very good at that lately.
Is that everything for Kuva Fortress? Yes, it is. Kuva Fortress is now dealt with. And I still have 30 minutes left. So I'll go ahead and do a arbitration. Okay. Wukong Prime is only 2 days, 22 hours, and 30 minutes away. Oh, Kit, let me go ahead and show this to you real quick. Yep, I'll show this off to Kit when they get back. Still have 30 minutes left. You know what? Since this is an interception. We'll need that. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and take some time to do some prime unlocks real quick. Then when the clock strikes. So then after about 20 minutes I'll go ahead and end the stream.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reacting to open relics. This tower is ours now. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. We have control of all 4 towers.
Give me more. Please give me more. Reactive. Here we go.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Okay, now I'll just go ahead and guard a station with all my tentacle friends.
We cannot allow the enemy to
Hi,
learn
Brave.
our espionage.
Where's Kit?
Enemy personnel.
Get out a phone call.
Oh.
Have you excuse me? Time for tentacles!
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
See.
Yep. Excuse me.
I have all of these except for Bratton Prime Barrel, so go ahead and grab that.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. How are you, Brave?
EP.
They are broadcasting another message. Make
EP.
sure the enemy
People
never receives
still
it.
struggling to relax.
Yeah.
The data you have collected here
Understandable.
today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
How about you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to stay in, but here's the thing about relic missions. You're better off waiting until you can have a group of 4 people to try to open relics with, whether they be randos or people you play with, because then not only do you have access to whatever you have in your relic, but you have access to what anybody else has in their relics. So if you have something that you don't like or something that you already have, you could snag. No, not snag's not the right word. You could select their item and then you get that item instead. But you don't take it from anybody else. You all can just choose whatever you want within the up to 4 relics that you break open.
Hmm.
But yes.
Nice.
So what do you think of my Tentacle Prime?
I don't know. I guess the real question is, do you fear death?
Yes.
Are you ready to enter hell? And then everyone just stares at the person for the incredibly stupid question and then walks away.
Come enjoy my pointy shtick.
Yeah. Here is my Revenant Prime. Power of brainwashing and all that.
Yo.
And dancing. And let's see who... I've already showed off Chroma Prime a lot. This is a new Prime that I'm actually trying to level up. This is Wukong.
I see.
And in case you're wondering, yes, Wukong is based on Sun Wukong from.
Well, it's kind of obvious.
Boy, that story sure gets around, doesn't it?
Yep. And you want to know what's a cool thing about this character? He has a tail.
What's that? Does he can do the Saiyan monkey squishy thing? The moon.
Fun fact: Saiyan is a translation error.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Saiyajin.
They're called the Saiyajin in the original Japanese version.
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
Saiyan is a translation error.
How funny.
That pretty much happened entirely because the voice actors didn't understand how to pronounce the word when they were reading it in the script, and then pronounced it wrong. And then they were never corrected by anyone in the room.
That's
and here's
interesting.
Zephyr. This is Zephyr before I changed the colors.
Ooh. I like the sinewy kind of. Ooh, and he's got like paw legs. Paw
So,
claw thingy.
yeah, so every future thing just kept in every future English thing, they just kept calling them Saiyans instead of the proper name because you got to keep it consistent. Everybody knows Saiyan now, so they got to keep it consistent.
Ugh,
Yeah,
no.
that sounds like how they would do.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the right kind of blue to fit. So, my idea for the combination of blues and reds don't really work with Zephyr Prime. Because Zephyr is supposed to be based on is supposed to be a bird-like design.
Oh, I see. Like the head's all pointy and beaky and dinosaur leggies.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to get away with Hydroid.
Don't know if any of you knew that.
Like leggies.
So
Saiyajin.
Super Saiyajin.
Super Saiyajin.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and check this real quick. Let's see. You know what I can do? Let's go.
Don't you hate it
Honestly,
when your
the
monster doesn't
in
pick
your
up?
stream. No, now it is. So the original English dub for Dragon Ball Z is just chock full of errors. Just a ton of them.
Doesn't surprise
so
me for the
many
time.
errors. Some that even cause continuity errors later in the show.
Lovely.
That continuity errors that didn't exist originally.
I'll do a quick capture mission.
Lovely.
Then.
And they did. Sorry.
Then I'm thinking of calling it so that we can get ready for the watch party.
I mean, to Funimation's credit, they did go back and redub it later to fix a lot of the problems, but they didn't fix every problem.
It does sound like there were a few
some
problems.
new ones.
Yeah. And then had crappy production quality on top of that.
Yeah. So, basically, every single time that Dragon Ball Z
We
has gotten
received intel
released,
that
has gotten a
somebody
new
vital to enemy
physical media
operations
release
is
in the
here.
United
Find
States.
them and capture them.
Funimation has redubbed something to fix a translation error or another error. Or just made a nonsense change because they
Target
felt like it.
located. Bring them in.
But the English dub has been slightly different every single time they release. Which is just nuts to me. Because like a lot of money to spend for nothing, really. But you know.
We need our subject brought back
That's
Oh,
sounds like...
hi there, Rhino Prime. You came in out of nowhere.
Extraction point. Well done.
Warframe is strong.
So if you own every single American home media release of Dragon Ball Z, you own like 12 different English dubs, basically.
Jeez.
Yeah, because Funimation slightly alters some lines of dialogue and stuff every time they release it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because, like, consistency is all I ask, please.
There is no such thing as consistency with physical media of Dragon Ball. There's none whatsoever. It doesn't exist.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome back. Even in terms of like video and audio quality, there's no consistency.
Ran out of time when he got there.
Have you seen how terrible original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT look on the American home media releases? They look terrible.
I have not, I'm
They
afraid.
look so bad.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I've watched GT at all.
I have VHS. I have a VHS tape of some episodes of the Boo Saga.
I have the complete series DVD set of GT. It's alright. GT's okay. It's just okay. But man, is the video quality on that DVD is really bad.
Okay.
Does not look good.
Okay, I want to show this off. I'm gonna head to...
By the way, can you guys hear crunching?
No.
No.
Okay, good, because Teddy's chowing down.
Yeah. Also, the audio quality is really bad, which has just been a constant for home media releases of all the Dragon Ball stuff. They'll air on TV with like crystal clear quality audio. Then you buy a DVD or a Blu-ray, even a Blu-ray, and the audio sounds terrible.
Okay.
And nobody knows why. That keeps happening.
Yeah, I want to do this mission just to show off Prime, because we technically have 10 minutes left, but at minimum this mission is 5 minutes because it's a survival mission. So I could do this real quick because I want to show off.
Oh, you guys. Oh, right. You guys have to go to.
Yeah.
I'm so very tired.
You all ready?
I barely got to talk to you guys.
I know. I'm sorry, Roshan. My family stuff was not supposed to drag out, but my family is, if you can believe this, even more chaotic than I.
Look what I can do.
Whoa.
Yeah, there actually are fans who have taken like all the best quality sources for the entire Dragon Ball franchise and have just put up torrents and shit with edited versions of all of the episodes. With all of the assets and the best available quality possible, so you can actually have the best available quality version of the show, of every show, because no company will actually make that officially available at all. There's always something wrong every time that it gets officially released. Every time.
Yep, and this is why Hydroid Prime is called Tentacle Prime.
I like it and hate it at the same time. So
people say that Dragon Ball Z physical media releases are cursed for a reason.
It is chaos. It is a very cursed chaos.
Because there's just always something wrong every time. Like the good old season sets that often referred to by fans derisively as the orange ring, where they did a bunch of digital noise reduction that washed out all the colors and made everything look like shit.
That is a choice.
And they permanently cropped it 16:9 on those releases.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there's gonna be the most old man thing I'm gonna say all day. You guys are kind of spoiled because when I saw this on the original TV, it was shit. The aspect ratio was shit, the color quality was shit, and the sound quality was shit. So like, I'm pretty sure even the patchy releases, having them in digital format at all is probably an improvement over what Konami was putting out.
But at the same time, the fact that they just can't get it fucking right. That like every release always has some kind of color problem, some kind of all because they adamantly refuse to go back and rescan the original film elements.
That's probably very expensive.
Yeah, but I think the last time they did it for Dragon Ball Z was like 2005?
I guess my question is, with a lot of this stuff, is these businesses are probably doing a cost-benefit analysis. And, oh no, they're probably doing a cost-benefit analysis. And the question is there enough people who collect physical media to make the rescanning process and republishing process, and then whatever licensing stuff comes along with that, as well as the actual production of the media and transcription of it, worth a financial return?
I know GT has never been rescanned ever since its original early 2000s DVD release. Like they've never rescanned it once. So GT just always looks terrible. And it probably will forever at this point, because it's unpopular. And original Dragon Ball, a full HD restoration was started a couple of years ago, then abruptly stopped partway through.
One person is wanting to stick around out there for longer, so...
Hang on.
Oh, hey, Roshan, look, I have tentacles now.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And literally every Dragon Ball fan is upset that the HD restoration original Dragon Ball stopped halfway through.
Again, I bet the
Another job well executed.
I bet what they're doing, and I could be wrong because I am not in the loop, and this is just speculation. But I'm guessing that it's a lot cheaper for them to make it available on like a streaming service, where it doesn't necessarily need to be like recopied every time. They just give it to the host, who can rebroadcast it. They don't need to worry about inscribing it to Medium or distributing it. And I'm guessing that's probably where they would want to put their money from their business perspective.
Probably, I don't know. But like the fact that they just aren't like they've done a lot of like Dragon Ball Z is the only one that ever gets any like remasters, but they also can completely redo it every time, which has got to be a huge waste. It's like why can't you just do one perfect restoration of it and just leave it? But no, every restoration they do is fucked up in some way, and they do it again 5 years later, and it's still fucked up.
Do you want Zero to send them tentacles and an angry guitar?
I think they'd like that.
You will send the tentacles of competence to strangle the stupid out of them.
It seems like it's mainly Funimation, just not. I don't know, because like Funimation's done good remasters before. Look at Speed Racer. They completely reconstructed Speed Racer from scratch, basically. And it looks amazing.
That sounds really good.
It does. And then I think it's Toei, because Toei is like infamous for just half-assing their restorations.
Hey, random question. Apologies for distracting. But
Yeah.
I'm wondering, does
up?
anybody have any experience with Krita?
I attempted to try and use it like years ago. I don't really remember how to use it at all though.
Oh, okay, no worries. Just one.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, hey.
So.
Is it okay with you guys if I go get the watch party call started?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. See you guys there.
Bye.
Bye.
You having fun there, mate?
So thank you all for joining us on our Warframe stream. We completed the Kuva Fortress, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Dan leaving in style. As ever.
Let me take the opportunity to set up a raid before we head out to the watch party.
Who shouts we